Y'all see this? It's gonna go in his b. Damn, it's been a month already? That's trash, but listen, no more excuses, no sad stories. Let's get right back into schedule. Today we are finishing out Brutal Volume 1. If you haven't seen the first episode, you are missing out. It's literally better than the movies. Welcome to episode 2 of Brutal. Y'all loved episode 1 and y'all wanted me to do this weekly. How did that work out, Spooky? Now, I have to warn you this episode. It starts with a lady that has been drugged and is being assaulted by a group of men. In the last episode, Hiroki Dan eliminated a freed killer and I wasn't feeling him. I didn't like how much he was being weird about it. I think in the later issues, Hiroki might calm down a little. Now, it's been a tough month, but I got a sweet ass message for you at the end of this video, so please stay tuned to the end just to hear that. This comic is a bucket of fuck, it's a bucket of buck. Do you wanna see what happens, including all the messed up parts? Stay tuned for the comic. Cue to Gohan. The girl is a 21-year-old student named Yasuno who went to a party with friends. In Japan, these kind of parties are like mixers. They're very popular. It's where a group of guys and girls meet, drink, and see what happens. The student is peer pressured into participating into a drinking game, even though she doesn't drink. It's hard for anybody to fit in when everybody starts to look at you like that. So she drinks. 2 of the girls have taxis called for them, but the student, Yasuno, has been drugged and she is taken back to the usual place. She later wakes up in an alley the next morning, and it takes a month for her to speak out about what happened. The trauma that was inflicted will never heal. In the hallways of the police department, some officers mentioned that Butcher Courier book from episode 1. It was canceled because of unforeseen circumstances. Chief Hiroki Dan is on the roof looking handsome as hell. Look, it's not gay to call another man handsome, but what's not handsome is that ugly ass pottery he's doing. That shit ugly as hell. That shit look like blah. Anyway, it's here that the lady tells him about Yasuno's assault and how she feels hopeless about what happened. As she walks away, his eye-twitching trait awakens a new goal. Later, Yasuno meets with an attorney representing the party that drugged her. That party was led by Ikawaki, the guy in glasses. Ikawaki uses the attorney to bribe the girl into dropping the charges, and the ugly-ass attorney says that if she doesn't, then proof of her consent will be shown. He plays the video out loud. Well, not out loud, she has headphones, but he plays the video in public of her apparently giving consent. The thing about this damn video is that she is clearly out of it here. Clearly. And she doesn't even say anything. She does a peace sign. Consent is verbal, not peace sign. Everybody does a peace sign in Japan. She slams the laptop and he leaves, telling her to drop the charges, saying some dumbass off-color response as he walks away. It does look hopeless. Episode 3. This is Taichi, and he's just did a withdrawal that will make the bank account hurt for the rest of the month. 53,000 yen is the membership fee he must pay to stay in Ikawaki's Loser Improvement Club. It all started 6 months ago. Just a few weeks into college, the world has already been divided into 2 parts, Taichi says. The cool kids and the uncool kids. Okay, that is so high school. Like, come on, move on. I haven't thought that way since high school. But in my school, it wasn't like you was cool or uncool. They would just straight up call you lame, which is ableist. But it is harder to navigate in Japan and in those other Asian countries. Being bullied, if you fight back, that causes shame to your parents, shame to the school. And Taichi, he's still a virgin. Now, it's hard not to stress over that when you're not as popular with people. Now, one thing when I was in school, y'all know I'm an introvert, right? We're INFJ. INFJ, stand up. Anyway, introverts, we hate being asked why are you so quiet? Like, what the hell you want me to do? Start freestyling? Now, being asked why I was so quiet, that wasn't so bad in school, but immediately when people think you're quiet, they also think you have no game. People was asking me, hey, did you ever kiss a girl? You ever had sex with a girl? I was in high school. I was a freshman. Taichi studied hard to get into an elite university, thinking everything would just magically change. You're wrong. That's not how it works. To some of you people who went to the same college as your friends though, y'all got it so good. Y'all got it so good. To this day, me and my best friends all say that the biggest mistake we made was not going to school together. And we couldn't because we all had different goals. Now, Taichi eats in the bathroom because he doesn't want to be seen alone. Don't do this, the fuck? Everybody eats alone in college, especially when you progress through your classes. And you know what? I had heavy anxiety during that freshman year. I didn't even go to the cafeteria. I was starving because I was afraid of tripping and embarrassing myself in front of some pretty girls or something. Taichi is defeating himself. It's almost like he's beating his own ass. One thing to remember is that when you think negative things about yourself, it will affect you terribly. It's one of the worst things anybody could do to themselves. I was there. The way Taichi's looking down all the time, that was me throughout freshman year, sometimes throughout sophomore year. Keep your head up, big body, big back. You won't get respect if your back's not erect. Anyway, Ikawaki recruits Taichi, asking if he wants to change himself. He is the leader of a club called MOT. In fact, listen to the speech he says to his crowd of Taichis. There are only two types of people in this world, the elites and the lowlifes. It doesn't matter where you entered the most prestigious university or company, a lowlife is still a lowlife. Do you want to live like that? Or do you want to change yourself? If you join MOT, you'll be an elite. And in MOT, you can learn how to get the women. What makes things go up and down is confidence. Build up your confidence and you can be Superman. That whole elite stuff and just getting girls, that's kind of, But he is right about building up your confidence. MOT is led by Ikawaki, the emperor, and his aristocrats. That's cute, little fake ass phantom troop. Like, come on, move. So, 3 months pass, and Ikawaki gives another speech to his elites. You all have changed. You took part-time jobs. You took charge of your confidence. And the ladies was just falling for you. Ace. That shit kind of hit though. Ace. Taichi becomes a loyal follower. Even got a new haircut. Can melt your heart into two. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm a That club membership fee, that leaves a hole in your bank account. So he gets a job at a grocery store. I feel like Kiryu finna walk up in here trying to buy some sushi packs. Oh shit, okay. This boy Taichi, he look up once, he see the girl of his life. Now the good thing is he wants to ask her out. Now homeboy was happy after she said, yeah, let's not mention that. Unfortunately, Ikawaki's club has taught Taichi just to go for the draws, just to have sex. You shouldn't be thinking about this on the first date. Get to know her. However, he then realizes that he just genuinely likes her. Now, you probably are feeling happy for Taichi, right? Fuck Taichi. Fuck him. If I see him on the streets, I'm beating him. I'm disappointed in Taichi. Prior to getting his little haircut, he aided Ikawaki in drugging and assaulting a student. He knew it was wrong. You are in college, you're basically a grown-ass man. You know what's right and wrong out here. He helped record and maybe even helped assault the girl himself. I wanted to say this after he improved himself, but keep this in mind. The only side I am on is Yasuno. Anyway, he soon requests to leave MOT, promising not to mention the drugging and assaults. Ikawaki wishes both him and his new girlfriend happiness. Damn, one date y'all already like that? I guess y'all gotta move that quick in Japan. That birth rate, It's too low. Another time, when they are on a date again, a van rolls on them. Taichi is knocked out with a bat and awakens in the van, seeing the group of MOT aristocrats assaulting the girlfriend. Her name is Yuri, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't say that earlier. It's Ikawaki driving the van, saying, "We share everything just for fun. Won't you share with us?" Now, for the final chapter of Volume 1. The lady who works with Hiroki is disappointed to hear that Yasuno, the student who was assaulted, wants to drop the charges. We know what led her to wanting to drop. She says that she just wants to forget everything. Crazy how this has happened a lot. A lawyer presents consent and the girls drop the charges. Ikawaki is the son of a rich politician who owns several high-class apartments. These apartments are where the assaults take place. In one of those rooms, MOT is watching a recording of the assault they committed on that girl who Taichi was dating, Yuri. They made her insert a cucumber, or else they'll blind Taichi's other eye. Yeah, and here's them burning his bare eye with a cigarette. Taichi has to sit and watch the recording of them assaulting her too. This is what will happen if you betray me, Ikawaki says. Anyway, after that happened, Taichi tries calling Yuri, but she doesn't answer. He goes to her place, seeing a commotion. A girl tried killing herself by jumping off a building. That was Yuri, who luckily survives. It's moments like these that show how easy it is that I got it right now. Yeah, I've been struggling with some stuff, but Yuri, in 30 minutes, her life completely turned upside down. Something seems to break in Taichi's mind. It's very similar to Boknam when she looked up at the sun and bedeviled. Meanwhile, MOT, including the lawyer who scared Yasuno away, are watching the assaults. The lawyer is a disgusting weirdo who has a thing for virgins and is even licking at the screen. Their disgusting party is paused when Taichi rings the door buzzer, looking like Halloween Kills. Taichi walks in carrying an axe weapon. Just as he walks in, Ikawaki gets an email from someone telling him to come out to the balcony. It's from Hiroki Dan. So he goes out to the balcony, but as soon as he leaves, Taichi is butchering MOT. He's beheaded one of them. Someone else gets hit right in the neck. Lawyer dude is dead too. Ikawaki himself was on the balcony, so he escapes through an emergency exit. It leads right to a guest sitting on the outside. Ikawaki says, "There's a crazy guy with an axe. Carrie, call the police." And then Hiroki says, "Yeah, good point. I should call the police. Too bad that this isn't a phone. It's a stun gun." That was so dumb. So, that was weird, but did Hiroki team up with Taichi? Actually, I'm sure it was just a weird coincidence. Okay guys, the uncensored version of this whole scene right here is on BitChute. Ikawaki wakes up tied up to a bed on his stomach with his booty all out. As soon as he looks at Hiroki sitting right there, Hiroki hit him with that MOT ace. Y'all see this? It's gonna go in his booty. Inspired by The Exorcist, by the way. Why does he like The Exorcist so much? Anyway, he's like, "I'm not really putting this inside me, but why don't you give it a try to find out whether it feels good or not?" Look at little Ikawaki. He said he's gonna tell on him to daddy. Look at little Goblin Jr. But Hiroki says, "I'm daddy now," and plants the crucifix in that orifice. He stops after about 3 thrusts and says he doesn't need any of his rich boy money. He just wants to enjoy his hobby. He just wants him to feel despair. "Hiroki, I know you seem to be doing some vigilante type shit, but you're the ultimate despair!" I be doing too much, my fault. That does look like a face of despair. Hours pass. All the way into daytime, Hiroki has thrusted that crucifix 666 times. He probably died a few hours ago. Meanwhile, the bodies of the MOT members were found, and the rest were arrested on the basis of assaults. More women are coming forward about the assaults too. Yasuno looks much better now. Yuri, the girl he was dating, is awake after she tried to jump off a building. Luckily, she seems to only have a broken arm. She wishes to get well soon, saying that there is someone she wants to see. Brutal Volume 1 ends as Haruki walks out of a church during that ace MOT sign, saying, "If you do good deeds, you will feel bliss." I mean, maybe. I donated blood a few days ago, almost fainted as soon as I walked into my room. I was scared as hell. But that's the end of Brutal Volume 1. Now, if MOT existed at my university and I got wind of some shady shit, I would join it just to take it down from the inside on some Light Yagami L tier strategy type shit. Now, I consider this to be a much better good deed than the first chapter, where he killed the killer that got out of prison. The difference between the Butcher and Ikawaki is that Ikawaki is actually causing harm right now. Now, various women can testify and find at least some kind of peace. The Butcher was awful, but if he killed again, he would have been the #1 suspect since he's out of prison. Ikawaki was getting away with mass SA. Now, at the beginning, I told you that I had a sweet little message for you and I want to tell you it right now. I was driving back to campus one day. When near the campus, I saw this girl with a sign. Now, my eyesight is booty cheeks. It's terrible. But as I was driving and I was getting closer to the sign, I read it deeply. And it said, "You are worthy." Now, that sign was so meaningful because I was hating my own ass. I was beating my own ass like Taichi was. Negative thoughts that entire week. And I knew that I can't keep thinking like this. And then here comes some random ass girl with a sign telling people that they are worthy of self-respect. And that's why it's important to really work on yourself and strengthen your own heart. So I want you to keep your head up no matter what, and just know that you are worthy. Now, I'm not gonna let my channel just be some little temporary disturbing Netflix for y'all. Nah. I'm gonna be telling y'all positive things every video from now on. I care about y'all. Follow me on Instagram if you wanna DM me, anything. And I'll see you guys later. Spooky out!